Hi, welcome. It's another beautiful Wednesday. Welcome to Full Circle with Liaku, the podcast. I'm so glad I'm doing this. You have no idea how pumped I am that finally, I'm getting to just talk, pour my heart out. Back then I just had an idea of a program that connects with people, but it's just little by little. Okay, we get there. Somehow we're going to get there, but it'll be so sad if I have not started anywhere. So this is why one of the reasons I am doing this. So welcome to the Full Circle with Liaku podcast. I do this every Wednesday by 6 p.m. Just expect me by that time, okay? And I would love for us to form a community. So please like, comment, subscribe to this channel, okay? Because it promises to be good. It promises to be welcoming. Yes, because not a lot of programs out there welcome you. Not a lot of program out there sees you. I see you and I want you to be a part of this because it is something huge for me and hopefully for us in the nearest future. So who is Liaku? Do I really want to talk about myself like that? Of course I should, because I want to connect with you. Yeah, I am from Anambra State. Okay, and my passion, like I said in the last episode, I love singing. I love music so much. And from my early childhood, I did a lot of singing. Okay, I did a lot of singing, a lot of it. The people that I lived with, a lot of them have beautiful voices. The school I attended, primary, secondary, even university, I met a lot of amazing talents when it comes to singing. So really, they're really, I have a background when it comes to music, and the people that I mingled with, they have huge love, great love for music. So it is something. So another thing that I love is the media. And I majored in mass communication. Before we got to the university level, I was already doing newscasting, talk shows, and all of that in my secondary school with my friends. So that is about that. I also love traveling. I've traveled to over 17 states in Nigeria. How many have you traveled to? Yeah, just within Nigeria. Maybe very soon we'll start going international, but for now, within Nigeria, I've been to 17 states. So what about you? How many states have you been to in Nigeria? Come and tell me. Okay, so my passion, I also like dancing, but I'm not a good dancer. I try, but if you need somebody to save you to dance so that you can be saved, don't call me, because what's the law for you? So how did I develop my passions over the years? Over the years, I already told you I have a background in singing, and a lot of people around me were singing, and I loved singing. I joined any chance I get, I just join anybody that sings. Yes, I remember in church, I started with the junior choir. That's St. Joseph Cathedral, Kaduna State. And then from there, we moved to different places in Kaduna. So once I get to the new place we moved to, I joined the choir. Once I joined a choir. That's how we keep on joining. Even in school, the choir in school, I belong to the choir in school, and we attend competitions, we sing for fellowship and all of that. So there is a solid background when it comes to singing. And then the clubs we joined, that's what will account for the talk show and the news and all of that, fashion, modeling. We did all of that. Okay, so what am I doing about my passions recently? Well, as for the singing, I've got a few songs on all streaming platforms. You can find them on YouTube, AudioMac, Spotify. Just type Liaku. Yes, once you just say Liaku, type it. You will see my song, the Ogini, the first I did back then in 2018. I also did No Grief for Anybody, that was in 2024. And then 2025, Loving by Liaku is still buzzing presently. And then Blessed, I did Blessed in 2025 as well. So all these songs, you can find them on any streaming platform of your choice. Whichever one you like using, you would find my songs there. So that's what I'm doing about the singing aspect. So for the media, and I'm doing this podcast, aren't I? Yeah, so I'm here talking to you, trying to create a community, trying to just fulfill the needs of my inner child. My inner child have longed so much to do this, and that is why I am here today. So stick with me. How long do I intend to do this? I intend to do this for as long as till Jesus tarries, right? As long as I can, I'll keep doing this, because I mean, who gets old in the media? It's the media. There are lots of presenters I met, I was watching while growing up, and they are still very much active. There were lots of actors and actresses that we were watching while we were small. They are still very much active. I mean, because you can't just retire from the things that make you happy. You can't just retire from the things, you can't just go and have a back seat when people are calling for your talent. People are aching to see you. You can't just do that. You can't just give up on yourself when other people haven't given up on you, especially when you have shown them that this is what you can do. So for as long as I can do this, I will keep on doing it. Because I was watching Angelique Kidjo the other day. Mama was busy tearing steps. Like, have you seen Angelique Kidjo performing? I stumbled on one of her videos on Facebook, and I was like, I watched this woman as a child. Wamba. That woman, Angelique Kidjo, she was dancing, like the whole energy was, I was feeling the energy from the other side of the phone, and I was like, what's up, mama? I was like this, watching you, and you still a tear step like this? Oh, tell me your secrets, mama. So why not? Why can't we do the things that we love till whenever? Like, we don't really need to retire from the things that we love, except we don't love those things. So for me, that I'm starting even later, I should have a swell time with it. Nobody should tell me or ask me, when are you stopping? No. So I'm not stopping just anytime soon. I make this promise to myself, and I want to keep it. So that's it. Advice for younger people. Well, younger people, please, my advice for younger people would be that they should find what they love and stick to it and build with it, build on it. As long as you're not hurting anybody, as long as you're happy, as long as you can put a smile on somebody's face with that talent, I think you should go for it. Just discover yourself and move from there. That's just all I have to say. So should passion be developed on or just studies first before passion? Okay, now there is this notion that a lot of people, even parents, they just prefer that at this point you should just be all about education, going to school and coming back home. But I think that is you are leaving a lot of things, because in a day we have 24 hours. So if you can, I think you should indulge in those passions. That is how people learn to have hobbies. People learn to have things that keeps them going. Education is just an aspect of life. So are you trying to tell me that if once you finish going to school, of course they say learning never ends, but you can't keep on doing just education when there are other things you can be. I don't know if I'm saying it the way it should be, but please stay with me. We have 24 hours in a day, so you can do your school, your education, and then also do something about your passion. It could be 20 minutes a day, but I tell you, that 20 minutes you're setting aside for that particular passion will be worth it. Would even be the most enjoyable out of your whole 24 hours that you've used for things that would not really fuel the inner child in you or the real you within. So we should not be so focused on education and then leaving out the other aspects of life. By starting a podcast, I have returned to one of my passions. So it reflects a reconnection with one of my original aspirations and interests. So also by putting out some music, I've reconnected with my musical interest. So I've reconnected with my musical interest, my passions and aspirations, and I'm encouraging you out there to do the same. Okay, this is Full Circle with Liaku podcast. I hope to see you next week, Wednesday, by 6 p.m. Do like and subscribe. Tell your friends about this podcast. I love you. Bye. Okay.